And kicking it off, it's me again. It's Mo. I'm substituting for Menelkar as he is waiting for his match. With me right now is Jackson. How are you doing? How was
Hello.
your flight out to Europe?
It was excellent. Had to get up pretty early. We made it.
Good to hear.
Been
Good to
a
hear.
been a good bracket so far today.
Yes, it has. No, since we're in top 8, this is when Mo's rule becomes into effect. This is where you go 2, and then you swap hosts, go 2 more. And then if it's a 2-2 tie, you start doing some extra fancy shit to try to make sure that basically you have to not win because of lag. The
You have
rule
to
set is
win 2 games in a row on your opponent's host.
you only have to win 1 game on your opponent's host.
Ah, that's right, but you got to win 2 in a row.
Yes. The rule set is designed so that lag cannot dictate the result of a set. So you have to win by 2. First to 3, win by 2.
Looks like they're getting ready to start it.
Oh, looks like we got some messaging going on. And we're ready.
Got a Phasian mirror. It's an interesting matchup.
I expect the utmost aids. Oh, button check. It's actually just a button check.
I see. These two were they were talking to each other before this match was getting ready to go. They seemed to, it was some friendly gassing each other up, but you could tell they both are gonna, they don't want to throw it to the other guy.
Yeah. Yeah, Beep not one to take lightly, for sure.
Yeah, he's been doing well today. They both have.
Grab Punch Phasian? Excuse me?
That's an interesting choice. Oh, you saw that hammer kick feint. He's a fellow hammer kick enjoyer.
Doesn't have enough time to get a punish there. Oh, Kuro's sitting there feinting out Beep really hard. Now he's pushing him with these.
Yeah, Beep seems
he was a little,
didn't want to mash out just yet.
Yeah, he gave his turn to Beep because he was too low on stamina pressure. And he's kind of keeping it even here. Beep manages to get the guard break, gets his combo out. Now Kuro's in full stam for the punish.
It was smart of Beep to not go for any soft confirms there because it would have left him at red stamina.
Yes, and Beep also showing incredible control with his tap blocking and his back walking. And that 1-foot parry we saw.
Yeah, he's been close to a break for, the last couple exchanges. He managed to avoid it.
Yeah, he just got away completely clean, barely a scratch on him with full stamina reset. Now they're back in, throwing moves at each other. Kuro gets the parry on the Falcon Punch, side kicks Beep, low parry out of Beep on the leg breaker. I cannot talk fast enough to describe what's going on.
Yeah, they're just swinging.
Yeah, Earthquake to neutralize the exhaust. That was 5 seconds ago. Oh my god.
Damn, Beep's going off.
Yeah, Beep's actually really focused right now. I feel like mental edge for Beep for sure.
Oh yeah, he was saying earlier, he's like, oh, I'm sleepy, I'm tired, I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull it off. He's pulling it off right now.
I think maybe that's helping him. You can't be like nervous if you're too tired to be nervous.
Can't count Kuro out though. He's definitely a clutcher.
Yeah, he is a tourney favorite. That cannot be ignored.
He's keeping him right in that that kind of half stamina point where all of your feints are more threatening. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. All right, now we're starting to see the aids that I mentioned earlier.
Yeah, the Phasian mirror moment.
Yeah, where you're just like feinting your parries in each other's faces.
Yeah.
Oh, good call out on the soft confirm. Takes his turn back there. Kuro's stam looking, well, now not too bad after landing that.
He's thrown both of his Falcon punches. Beep has. I wonder if he's gonna feint the next one. Wonder if Kuro's taking the mental notes about it.
See them trading foot parries there. That was pretty fun to watch.
This matchup, the foot parry gets affected by the Forsaken parry bug, correct?
It does.
That's got to make it a little... That's just one more thing you have to keep track of if you're playing Vajan, and they both are.
Yes. And it's already a lot to keep track of as it
Yeah,
is,
the
of
mental
course.
stack here is actually insane.
Yeah.
Oh, you waited for the jab just to get that EQ.
Insane reaction parry to the jab. That was crazy. Oh my gosh, the reaction dodge on
Yeah,
the
his
parry.
defensive usage is excellent right now.
Yeah, dude.
His reflexes are insane. I'm starting to think he was telling a little tall tale when he said he was sleepy earlier. This man is looking awake. He's been letting most of these super heavies fly. I wonder if he's got a kind of a long-term conditioning plan going here.
Well, I don't think Kuro is immune to nerves.
Yeah, that's true. I don't think anybody is. Ooh, that exhaust could be big. Ooh, it looks like it might not be so big.
Yeah. This grab punch setup is also kind of a huge deal if you're
Yeah, it's
Kuro.
working out.
Like, figuring out how to deal with it is tough.
God, and when you have the life lead and the stock lead like that, you can lean on it and it becomes an even bigger threat.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got health to work with. There's an excellent walk away, keep his stamina up.
Yeah, he's really keeping Kuro, like, locked down positionally. Oh, now he's getting effective use of his turn.
God, they both are just in that really awkward stamina range. It's hard to make things happen. They gotta be real twitchy.
Vajan spends a lot of time there.
Yeah, that's true.
You only get to do stuff if you're high stam, and then the rest of the time you're babying your mid stamina bar.
Kuro's got half HP and no meter. This could be tough for him. When the sword comes out. He's got a huge advantage with that sword because Kuro's got no meter.
I said this earlier in the tournament. If someone like uses shards on you, like you just next stock you pull sword.
When he put it away, it was about to fall out of his hands.
Yep.
Ooh, those feints. Calls out the hammer kick. Well done.
It's got a sort of a reactable fate point, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty similar to front kicks now in Plus.
It's a little bit faster. Quite a bit faster, in fact.
Even in Plus it is? I didn't know. Wow, Beep takes the first game.
2 frames is a lot. Do you
Yeah, I don't know
remember who
about you,
has the
that's a bit
first
of
host?
a... Maybe I'm just not used to seeing Beep play, but that's a bit of a surprising result on game 1 for me.
I am also surprised. Do you remember who has the first host, Jackson?
I don't.
I don't either. I suppose we'll see.
I guess the connection must feel good enough for the both of them.
Yeah, well, they're not supposed to switch until 2.
I see.
No, we had the opportunity to see who it was, but I didn't look during the replay screen. My eyes were too slow to keep up with what's happening.
Yeah, if only you had some kind of, you know, quick Bruce Lee-like reflexes to keep track of those things.
Yeah, for real.
They're just kind of going back and forth on this one. It's starting to look pretty close, but...
Yeah.
I feel like your health bar is, you know, obviously an important resource to keep up, but in the Vajan mirror, your stamina bar is almost more important.
Huge exhaust there, neutralized with the earthquake by Beep. They're completely even on shard economy.
Yeah, I feel like every time...
Stam and health.
Right. Every time Kuro tries to get something going with his meter, with his shards, it just gets EQ'd, and neither of them really get anywhere.
Yeah, which is a very effective use of the
Right.
EQ. Kuro kind of not expecting Beep to challenge there, it looks like, so he goes for the feint on 1 HP and gets mashed out. Beep's half HP.
Yeah.
With a stock lead.
He's in a good spot.
Tries to grab punch in neutral, gets switch kicked twice.
I love the switch kick into immediately parry. It didn't work out, but I love that, like, you hit them and you read the mash.
But it
when
was
that
also
shit pays off, it makes you look
also-
amazing.
It's also an option select for if you whiff the switch kick and they go to whiff punish you.
Yeah, true. Because he
So it
knows
doesn't-
he has switch kick as well.
So it's a little bit of an option select there. Huge low parry there. Beep earlier had gotten the bug in the previous round that he had won.
Yeah. Which you clear by throwing out a parry.
You have to whiff, correct?
Yep. God, they both are getting so many low parries in this set.
I know. It's insane to watch. It's because they both have so much low pressure.
Right, because they both knew it. Well, I'm going to be up against Feijin. I gotta bring the lows. It's way less threatening to deal with the low parry than the mid and high parries.
Yeah, the thing about lows pressuring Feijin is that it's only true if you also play a parry class because you cause the parry bug.
Right.
Otherwise, I'd say lows are probably pretty unfavorable for you because that gives the Feijin a confirm against you that they don't usually have.
Yeah. And it's a little bit of a better confirm on plus due to the changes to the parry mechanic.
Mm-hmm. And any buff that Forsaken receives, this also gets, of course. Huge exhaust.
Ooh,
again.
it looks like he saw the EQ coming, but
Yep.
he didn't block it.
Yeah. It looked like Beep expected him to block it. He didn't take any sort of confirm, or maybe he just wanted to get away on the half stam that he had. Either way, it seemed wise, and Kuro got the chase and actually managed to get a little bit of gain from his exhaust situation he set up. Huge hammer kick coming in from Beep's kind of taking away that advantage, though.
Yeah.
Kuro looking to take advantage of the gas to Beep now, trying to come in with attacks. Beep multi-slips out and back walks away.
This could be a very, I was going to say very important moment, and it is.
Yeah, I caught him with that leg breaker in neutral. It was such a huge
Smashed his
deal.
ankle.
That could have gone so south too, because that's I'm pretty sure back sway on Feijin actually gets like a 12 confirm off of that move because his recovery is so bad. So it was a huge risk, but it paid off for Kuro. Oh my gosh, all of this pressure with this
He is shredding his stamina bar right now.
Really difficult to deal with all this thrust mix up in front stance as a Feijin.
Yeah. And you have to deal with it. You can't just block. The sword is going to kill you.
Kuro has had, the shards to deal with it by pulling the sword ages ago, but we never saw him do it. He could have pulled the blunt protect sword halfway through that. Chose not to. So he must be hoarding his shards for something.
Yeah, he values the powers more than the sword, maybe.
He kind of just like conceded that round. I'm going to get as much damage as I can and come back with my powers next round.
He's got him real low. This is a scary place for Beep to be.
Yeah, this horizontal
Ooh,
pressure
he's got
is
nerves
big.
of steel, though. He just walked away. He was barely even blocking.
Yeah, landing this clutch parry, back walks again. Now he has his turn. Pressuring Kuro's stamina now. Earthquakes the exhaust again. This time he was ready with the leg breaker chase. If Beep had held his ground there, that might have gone differently. But as it goes, Kuro just had a massive punish on him. They both low stam. They kind of tacitly
the Feijin agreement. We are both gonna
Gentleman's neutral agreement.
Yep. He's got him scared to do anything. These feints, he's just holding the block.
Yeah, Kuro's a very like feint and defense heavy player anyway. I mean, Beep's sort of doing a great job of leveraging that.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh, the Hail Mary spinning high kick.
He
Kuro's
thought he was
pissed.
dead.
No, I think Kuro was just pissed. He tried to get the ghost health off of the absorb from the exhaust, but the bug.
There were so many little situations right at the end that could have ended the match immediately had it gone slightly differently. That EQ could have led to a kill. That parry could have led to a kill.
So the way exhaust works is that if you use the very beginning of the frames, like the active frames, it does not give you ghost health. It only gives you ghost health off the absorb if you exhaust very early. So Kuro kind of accidentally fucking himself there by doing that on reaction so late.
Yeah.
Tough situation. Now the host swap has come in. Different map. This is my favorite one, Jackson. The nighttime
parking lot.
courtyard.
This is the best map.
Oh my god, the fucking 4 a.m. Waffle House parking lot.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Best map in the game. Beep is up 2-0 right now, isn't he?
Yes.
That's
madly unexpected outcome.
Yeah. He's popping off.
I wonder if the host swap will bring the opposite result for Kuro.
Yeah, we'll see. The connection looked good to me, but there are always little things. You can't necessarily see them unless you're in the match.
Yeah.
Or at least I can't.
Especially because Kuro's streaming as well, right?
Right. Throws
Huge
out that
leg
leg
breaker.
breaker. Having those neutral tools, you know, sometimes maybe you want other things for your mix-ups, for your pressure, but having something to close the gap, you know, it can be very useful.
It's really important on Plus right now, isn't it? Especially with sprint attack not really doing anything. Being able to, like, threaten from range, so
right. I feel like it's in a match like this where a lot of the time the other guy's going to want to turn around and walk away and get his stamina back.
Oh my gosh, did you see these leg breaker reset feints? My goodness. Kuro's kind of not having it. Oh my gosh, wrong side parry. Reacts to the pain point. He's got to be.
He's got such low health. Beep is at. He's got no HP. He can't grab punch out anything, right? Ooh, he gets mashed.
Oh yeah, tries to go for the 1 HP mash. Not a favorable situation to try that.
When it works out, you look like a god.
But when it works out, it's usually because your opponent's also on 1 HP.
Yeah, I suppose that's true.
Horizontal pressure is really like getting to Beep now.
Yeah. He's just doing his best to get stamina back. Ooh,
oh my gosh, multi-slips coming out from Beep there. The grab punch.
He's got to be real careful with grab punch right now because he doesn't have the stock lead. So if he crutches on that too much, then it could end badly for him. Ooh, feints. Nerves of steel from Kuro.
Especially when he's taking like an even trade, like a sidekick into it.
Yeah. It's dangerous.
Okay, exhaust coming in from Kuro. Beep does not get to get away. Not the best confirm, but...
Hey, damage is damage.
Yeah, Beep takes his turn back though. Ultimately a pretty productive round for Kuro, but Beep looking like the potential to take this one home.
I think he's got it if he wants to have a shot for this game.
Oh my gosh, the
what a
parries
parry.
are coming in like I can't even describe.
Oh my god, Kuro has nerves of steel, dude.
Yeah, the earthquake.
He stared down every move and he knew that Falcon Punch was not being feinted.
Yeah. This guy's really cracked, man. He can, like, I don't know, just react to shit that other humans cannot react to.
Built differently, as they say.
Yeah. But, dude, Beep is playing, like, so fundamentally solid that, like, I don't know. It's almost like Kuro can't quite use his inhumanity to close the gap.
Yeah, I think he just keeps getting put into a situation where trying to react to too many things at once, it's very dangerous, because then you could eat, like, you know, you could eat hammer kick, you could eat leg breaker, you know.
Especially in a phage and mirror, right? Because there's so many threatening options if you react wrong.
Ooh.
Yeah.
See, he could have
like mix-up pressure better now.
That mix was really strong, but I think Beep could have afforded to hold his block for a little longer. Kuro had almost gassed himself out.
Yeah, I think Kuro's kind of realizing how much Beep is mashing and starting to use his front stopper pressure a bit more.
Yeah, he used the plus frames to keep him from doing it. And using the front stopper more is going to neutralize that grab punch a lot of the time too.
Yeah, as we saw. But now Beep's like, oh, wait, I have front stopper too.
Yeah. We will both have no stamina.
Yeah. Decided to take it. Yep, there's the exhaust.
I like the exhaust there, like the proactive one to stop him from punishing his extremely low stam. He's like, if you swing at me, it could go extremely badly for you.
Yeah. And then he didn't even like try to attack. He was just tap blocking out the entire time.
He was just ready to, you know,
knowing that Beep wouldn't want to spend the stamina to pressure him. That was a really smart play. This is like very creative use of exhaust from Kuro there.
Yeah, people usually use it as like just a reversal or like extra pressure, but like that type of reversal is a step higher than most people ever use it. This is going to be a tough one for Beep if he wants to win this this game.
Yeah, 1/3 HP is pretty rough. Talk about comeback HP.
Yeah.
Already eating too much damage.
Ooh, it is looking rough for your boy.
I mean, they're going blow for blow, but this is not the situation where you can afford to do that.
Right. He's out of. He can't use grab punch right now. That move is no longer an option for him.
Yeah. Also,
Kuro
Kuro,
has so much health.
he also keeps mashing at these low HP situations, and Kuro really has a read on that now.
Yeah. Ooh.
Either using his safe strings or, like we saw, pause into parry. Great adaptation from Kuro there. Let's see if we can keep it strong.
Yeah, if you're Beep right now, you're thinking, I got to get this done before he can adapt any further and reverse sweep me.
Yeah, for sure. But at the same point, that exact mentality is also a weakness, because it then stops you from applying your counter adaptation, right?
You basically can't get too focused on, I got to get done. You're thinking you already won at that point, and that is a good way to lose.
Exactly. You've like turned your brain off and say, okay, I need to do the same thing I've been doing, right? But
I would love to hear, like, I would love to be in the brain of either of these guys right now.
Yeah, truly. Well, you know, actually, we were in this spot. We fought each other in tourney.
Oh god, yeah, and I fumbled it.
Yeah. Well, I like to think that I went Super Saiyan at the same time.
Hey, where there is a choke, there is an equal amount of clutch.
That's true. It's Newton's third law of clutch.
He did say that. That's true.
Yeah. Little known fact, Isaac Newton was actually a huge fan of esports.
Truly a visionary.
Ahead of his time in many ways. My gosh, this is such an even matchup between these two right now.
Yeah, this is the kind of match that you hope to see. This is a sign that the bracket was seeded well.
Beep is managing to be so productive with his mash, even though Kuro is looking for it.
Yeah.
Now the sword chip is rough because he already spent all of his shards on the.
It's so dangerous.
Oh my god, that sidekick was huge! That sidekick was such a huge fucking call out.
Yeah. He doesn't even want the sword. He said it's sitting on the other end of the lot.
Yeah, he's going for it.
He is goalkeeping this sword, bro.
Dude, the mind games for the sword right now. See, this is why you just fucking pick up the sword. Huge horizontals coming in.
Yeah, that sidekick and leg breaker is doing a lot of work for him in this set. Wrong direction. Yeah, you're right. The mashing is so good. He's getting called out for it a lot, but it's working out equally as much. Oh my god, just walks up to him. He tried to stare him down. He tried to intimidate. It did not work.
Dude, he just reaction checked him. Beep just passed the reaction check. That's what we just saw.
He's got 4 meter. He could make something happen with this.
Yeah.
I imagine he's going to be looking for opportunities to exhaust.
Beep still has some too, so he would be wise to try to bait out the earthquake. Well, here it goes. See?
He just went. That was the bait that we just saw, and
exactly.
He didn't fall for it, but he still got the break. That was a huge moment for Kuro right there. He got so much HP off that.
That was very big dig. Okay, still pretty safe on these feints. Beep managing to keep himself in it. No stam on that low parry, though. Putting himself in a rough way. Has to spend the EQ to get out. Opts to go in for pressure to try to lower Kuro's stamina to kind of equalize. Then
he swings into the exhaust.
Oh my gosh. Fends for himself pretty deeply, but manages to get chipped down just here and there enough for Kuro to take that round off that exhaust.
When you're at no stam like that, it's so rough because you have to make a decision. Like, you can't just... You have to make a choice, and so many of your choices can be the wrong one that ends in your death. God, he's just got him so scared of the sword right now. He doesn't want to make... Kuro doesn't want to make a huge commitment to any kind of defensive. He has enough health to work with, you know, he can block some of that chip.
Yeah. Well, I think Kuro understands it's in his interest to keep his turn and try to...
Yeah. He doesn't want to panic.
Yeah. So I think he was trying to, like, delay pressure out his turn as much as he could to avoid getting chipped and try to build shards for the next round, right?
Yeah, that makes sense. Because, you know, if you just look at how the rest of the match has gone, his shard usage has been pretty good. He's got a lot of reward for it whenever he's used it. And even worst case scenario, he uses exhaust, gets EQ'd, and he makes Beep spend some of his meter.
Yeah. Yeah, Kuro's a pretty smart player too.
Beep expertly outplaying the exhaust there. He didn't panic EQ, he avoided, he kept his stamina up.
He's still on really low stamina though.
Ooh,
and now he
big breaks.
We see the punish, and then he unlocks away. Beep tries to chase. It gets
He caught him before his stamina could regenerate from the unlock away though. At least before it could get too full.
He babied it on 1/3, and now he's at about 1/2 versus Beep's full. He's steadily regaining stamina as he takes his turn, spending a bit of it.
God, Kuro has so much health though. Beep has hardly scratched him this round.
Yeah, man. It's the way that Kuro like stayed on low stamina throughout this entire round, like, and then understood.
For it, yeah.
Yeah, understanding Beep wants to come in, take his turn, and punish him for it. Manages to do things like delay pressure and like stuff like that to kind of bait Beep into trying to take his turn, and then parries him or delay mashes or whatever.
Best map yet again. Back to the parking lot.
Gotta love it.
They briefly stepped into the Waffle House. Now we're back out for the fight.
Tell you what, I haven't been to a Waffle House in a couple of years, but I really missed that 57 sauce they had.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
See, where I live, we got Perkins. It's like the Midwest Waffle House.
No shot. Well, Ohio's pretty Midwest too. My gosh, the spinning high kick. Nabeep with these multi-slips. You know, Kuro's the one that's actually known for this after Alum. He's the one that like started really using them. There's another guy in NA called Memento. And other than that, no one really uses it. Beep showing it off kind of for the first time here in this tournament to incredible effect.
Yeah, if there's ever any time to pull out your new tricks, it's this far in the bracket.
Yeah. And versus Kuro of all people, who is the person who popularized it, who like proved you can do it on controller. Alum, of course, being a keyboard player, has like less inputs required to do the same technique.
I didn't know he was a keyboard player.
He is a mouse keyboard player. Or was.
God, he's not letting any of these... Ooh, just as I say it, he does let the heavy fly. What a god. He heard me.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he lets the hammer kick fly too.
Caster Curse was swift and immediate. And severe.
Ooh, what a pair. He passes the reaction check yet again.
Yeah, he's been doing that consistently, dude. Kuro's got to start like feinting these openers in these situations.
That was rough. Rough for Kuro, I mean. This is excellent play by Beep. He saved his meter for when he really, truly needed it. He let those heavies fly, all, you know, just a series of good calls.
That spinning high kick that Kuro ate was the thing that swung the stock for sure. Tries to go for a similar play.
Yeah.
So he did back sway, manual stance switch, Chad hook.
Yeah, I mean, he did his best to keep it, you know, his intentions hidden. It's hard to see that one coming, but he still, Beep still reacted. He got the pair.
It's just too slow. Too slow of a move. That was never going to land. But that was, like, still such an incredible physical toll to take for such a maneuver. That's a lot of inputs.
Think of this now, too. Now Beep knows that he's willing to do it. He's going to have to think about that if he ever sees that move coming at him again. It's like, this guy, he will do it.
Yeah, this guy can throw Chad hook out of back dodge. That's true. But I don't think Kuro necessarily has the health to be making these like establishing plays right now. He needs to.
Yeah, when you're down a game and you're down a stock and you're at half health, that's true.
Yeah, you can't lay you can't lay such complex conditioning in these situations.
Yeah, I guess earlier in the set would have been an excellent time to start doing that.
Yeah.
This is game 5.
Yeah, this is do or die. Tournament life isn't on the line, of course. They're in winners, but still, stakes are high. Big exhaust coming in. Beep getting scared and fainting into backwalk, and then oh my gosh!
Just a couple little fast crosses for you.
The faint backwalk was a bait. It was a trick. Kuro fell for it.
Beep he's got a huge lead. He could really just run away with this one.
Beep has been playing so, like I said, fundamentally just sound, man. Like the things like backwalk and then poke, you know, winning him that last stock. Look at this! Look at this tap blocking. Look at this tap blocking from Beep as well.
He will not flinch, bro.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Kuro just taking the mash, landing two pretty big hits. He's eating so much damage.
Ooh, that low parry was godlike.
He does get ghost health off of that spinning high kick.
Is that gonna do it? That is gonna do it. Oh,
even
man.
though Beep earthquaked through him to get to stop the ghost health, Kuro off of his hit got enough back to survive the single hit that Beep got from his earthquake. Oh my gosh. There's so much going on at one time, Jackson. I can't explain it all.
God, Kuro's... This is going to be rough. He's got no meter. He's got no health. I'm surprised we're not seeing... I guess this is because Beep probably has better... he's more disciplined than I am. There it is. I was going to say, I would start grab punching like a MF right now. The stare down. Leg breaker just barely doesn't reach. You know, I said it was going to be tough for Kuro. He's making it look doable.
Yeah, no kidding.
He's almost beaten down his whole health bar from, you know, what little he had from the last round.
And Kuro... Oh my god.
He went for some kind of multi-slip shenanigan there.
Yeah, the single hit that he ate was so severe. Oh my gosh, Beep not taking his confirm. He could have cost himself the round here. Huge ghost health off that. The nerves of steel, man. Now he can survive a single hit.
Oh my god.
Oh no, he can't.
He gets it.
Oh my gosh, dude.
If I'm Beep, the sigh of relief I'm letting out right now is incredible.
Yeah,
He
man.
pressed the wrong button on that EQ. It almost cost him.
Mm-hmm.
He's looking real strong. I think he can do it. This is an excellent set so far. I'm curious, what kind of adaptations do you think Kuro needs to make in order to, you know, bring it back?
I think he needs to stop showing Beep so much respect. Beep is getting as far as he is by just kind of making these ballsy plays that Kuro is being too... I don't want to say too timid, but too conservative. He's playing too conservatively.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes you've got to take these big balls to the wall risks.
Yeah, I see what you mean. He's getting mashed out a lot. He's getting, you know... There's a lot of, not guesses, but... He's taking some risks that are not necessarily in his favor if the other guy's playing a certain way. God, they're both just reflex checking each other with these fast crosses.
Yeah. So
when he matches out, you're right, once again. This round is going to be really important. If Beep can get a good chunk of HP off him, or kill him if he plays like a, you know, madman, then I would say at that point he's got it. Well, you can't count out Kuro. You just can't.
You can never count him out. Beep playing so fucking good, man.
Yeah, you love to see it. He's showing off.
Kuro has been talking up Beep for a long time, and I never quite took him seriously, because the only times I'd ever seen Beep fight, I was never impressed. But this time, he's blowing me away.
He's impressing. That is true. If he can get... I don't know how much health Kuro is going to get back if he wins this round. Not much. He did leave a dent. That guard break combo he got earlier was huge. He got the full... the three-piece. The soft confirm at the end and everything.
I'm surprised we haven't seen, like, a style switch or any loadout swap from Kuro either.
Does he switch a lot in bracket, you think? He makes those kinds of adaptations?
Maybe not.
Some people, they like to switch up their deck depending on the style they're against. Some people prefer to just, stick with one the whole time.
Yeah.
I'm not sure which type of player Kuro is exactly.
Yeah, he seems like the type to stick with the mirror. Some people will take mirrors, some people don't if they're not favorable.
Right. While we've been talking about it, Kuro's been beating the hell out of Beep. Look at this health bars.
Yeah. And this was so in favor of Beep not that long ago. If you get sidetracked for a moment, you miss so much in this match.
Did you see that? He walked up, he reflex checked him with front stopper instead of fast cross. Because the last, 2 or 3 times he did it, he did fast cross.
Yeah. And he tries to exhaust to stay alive in the situation. But it just didn't work.
He got so much damage, though. Mm-hmm. If he can clear him out, just get the rest of this health now, then it's suddenly even. God, he's hitting his guard so much, but then you look down and his stamina bar is back up at full. It's barely moving. Oh my God, he's got nerves of steel. But they're not steel enough. He still he got tripped up by the leg breaker at the end.
Now, if you're Kuro, this is still pretty doable.
Oh, absolutely.
You're like 80.
He's got like a 10% health disadvantage. He's fine. I think it depends on if Beep's got meter right now. Beep could really screw him over with a couple good usage of his bar.
Front stoppers.
What
Stance,
a parry.
switch, low parry, earthquake.
I feel like he low parried and he didn't think it was going to work, so he hit the EQ.
Yeah.
He's out of there. He's out. He's sprinting. He said, no way. I want my stamina back.
Oh my gosh. Side dodge.
Dude,
Kuro is being so impatient.
Disengaging.
I know. He's like preying on Kuro's impatience.
Oh my God. That's it. That's it.
Beep just took it 4-0 or 4-2. Oh my goodness.
That was a strong 4-2. Even the games that he lost, he still was like, he was keeping it close. This wasn't a blowout in either direction for any of those games.
Yeah, this was an incredible set.
God, you love to start top 8 like that. Damn, this I think this counts as an upset.
Yeah, that's definitely an upset. Beep, an incredible showing.
I can't believe he was just moments before this top 8 started. He was saying, "I'm sleepy. I'm not feeling like I'm awake. I'm falling for basic feints. I can't do this." And then he does it.
Actually speechless.